Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Research Programming. Hope you're all doing good. Before me representing the intro of the YouTube channel, I'd like to convey you this video is on edge computing. So if you haven't watched my previous video on the cloud computing, I'll be representing the link in the description. So please do watch that particular video and come. As because if you just know the cloud computing, you'll be very easily understanding the topic of the edge computing. It will be quite easy and similar. So what are you waiting for? Let's check out the intro, guys. So hello guys, welcome back. I have known that it's been 1 month since I have posted the video, right? So sorry for the delay guys, because exams were just going on. Okay, so let's jump into the topic. Before me explaining the topic clearly, I would like to consider you an example. Like there is a startup person who just started a business. He just went to the consultancy for the transmission of the data for each and every step what he has just going to. The consultancy has to lead him for this kind of process. He just went to the consultancy, and these both were just going simultaneously. So what happened in the few years of span here, these business were just going to expand it. So this feature, I mean, he's just fetching the information and grabbing it, using it, leading him. It happens to be very quicker and very faster. So what happens? This startup person just goes to the consultancy named XYZ, and again he's just going to ask the consultancy for more quicker means. This consultancy appoints an chartered accountant. He's a startup business. So what happens? The startup, the consultancy will be again sending the data to the chartered accountant, and the chartered accountant is going to submit to the owner, and again he's just going to re-verify the data, and again he's just going to get the data from the main owner to the chartered accountant, and again chartered accountant is going to transmit the data to the consultancy named XYZ. So just listen carefully. If we just consider the consultancy as the cloud, and if we just consider the startup person, I mean the startup person, the chartered accountant person as the client, what happens? He's just going to request the data from the cloud. He's just going to receive the, he's just going to get the data from the cloud, and this person is just going to use it accordingly, and again it's going to submit the the data to the client, and if the client was satisfied, again he's just going to ask some kind of certain data to the the chartered accountant, and again he's just going to move to the cloud, and again some kind of data will be transmitting to the chartered accountant. So this process happening simultaneously. So up to now, this process is certainly known as the cloud computing. Yeah. If you want more in detail, I'll be mentioning the video link in the description about the cloud computing. So please do watch that video too. Okay. And now, so when will this edge computing takes place? So if this process should be happening without any kind of delay or without any kind of latency, then then edge computing is going to take place. Yeah, this process should happen without any kind of delay or without any kind of latency, then edge computing is going to be taking place. Okay, so not only this example, we just consider the Alexa in your homes. So many of you will be using, right? So Alexa, just download some kind of information, so and so. You'll be asking. So it takes some certain amount of time to just get the resources from the cloud, and again it's just going to download it with the web servers and each and everything, and again it's just going to represent the data what you just asked for it with some kind of delay. It's okay, it is in your home, and you'll be feeling relaxed, and you'll be feeling it. You'll be asking it to play the songs, and it will be downloading it, and it is okay for you. But what happens if you're just in a car wherein it runs on your commands? So you're just running in a car, and you just there is a wall in 500 meters, and you just ask the car to just turn left. So instead of it turning left, he just went to the wall and started it away. So why it will happen? So we just gave a command to just turn left, and what this car is just going to do, it is just going to receive the command. It is just going to share the command to the cloud, and again cloud is going to fetch the data, and again it's just going to give the command from the cloud to the car, and this process happen. If this process happens with a delay, then you're just going to hit the wall. Okay, sometimes this kind of unnecessary action, some kind of bad circumstances will be taken place in the cloud computing if you're just using some kind of stuff like this, like cars or some kind of important items like the Alexa. If you just want to represent a meeting very quickly, so this kind of delays will be happening by using this cloud computing. Not every time, sometimes. So here the edge computing takes place in order of avoiding these kind of delays and this kind of latency process. So what this edge computing is going to do? So This edge computing, so same things will be happening here. Cloud computing will be there, and the client will be there. In middle, edge computing, edge gateways will be available, and in this cloud, in this client with the client, he's just going to use the edge computing. So what happens, sir, with this process of edge computing? So whenever the information, whenever the data is required, the edge computing is just going to transmit the data, or they're just going to fetch the data from the edge gateways. As because the edge gateways is just going to transmit the huge amount of data from the cloud computing, wherein when it is required really, then this process is just going to happen very quickly and without any kind of delays or without any kind of latency. If you just, the same person who just sit in the car, if you just gave a command to just turn left, accordingly it will be turning left whenever the situation requires with the following command without any kind of latency. So this process will happening with the edge computing. This very high efficiency, very high rated computing technology, right? So what are the main important things in the edge computing? Was high amount of data will be generated, and how it is going to work, sir? Yes, the edge computing is just going to work by the 5G, 5G technology, like 5G service, very faster, right? Nowadays you people are just watching it, using it. 5G plus IoT, which stands for the Internet of Things. It is just going to work by the 5G plus IoT things. And what are the importances? Like a huge amount of data is just going to be generated, and 5G plus IoT and high efficiency of the data, and very less latency, and quickly the process is just going to be happen. So what are the future things you're just going to use this kind of edge computing? For example, you just consider the agriculture. So if the crop was in the attacked by the some kind of pesticide. So what this particular edge computing has to do? It has to take necessary action by just identifying the issue and just going to the cloud and getting information and just going back and again making the certain action which it is necessarily going to do, which is it necessarily going to do. Okay. So this kind of stuff will be happening in the edge computing very quickly without any kind of latency or without any kind of delay. Okay, now first example was the plants, like in the agriculture sectors and the civil sectors like constructions and this kind of stuff. And thirdly, I just told you, right, in the cars, like without any kind of delay, this process is just going to happen very easily. Okay, this kind of stuff is going just to happen. And in the future, like the 2030 or 2050, you're just going to see this network in many worldwide areas. Yeah, you may ask, okay sir, you're just telling me large amount of data is just going to be generated, then what about the security? Yeah, in the security you just have to be compromised, as because some kind of privacy issues will be happen. I don't know how the people will just going to develop this kind of edge computing in the further. So until now, privacy is just going to be some kind of bad luck, I can say, as because huge amount of data is just going to be generated, right? So maybe a person may hack you and maybe steal, maybe he's just going to phishing by using the phishing networks or some kind of using the hacking technique. He can just hack the servers and again you'll be in the danger. But compared to cloud computing, edge computing is much more bit faster without any kind of delay or the latency. And you may ask me one last question, sir, will the cloud computing is just going to replace the edge computing? No, it is not. It is just going to act as a subsidiary to the cloud computing. That's all. You just have to mark my point. It's just going to act as a subsidiary for only the cloud computing, as the cloud computing is the master here. It is going to get each and every bit of information from the cloud computing to the edge gateways, and then edge gateways to the edge computing. Yeah, this is what the edge computing. Okay, it is quite a bit easier and more efficient, and without any kind of delays or without any kind of latency. This process is just going to work on the edge computing. Thank you. So thank you guys for watching the video until the end, and please don't forget to like, share, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel Vishwesh Programming. Thank you guys. See you.